everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Nettie here. I had a request by one of my subscribers. Her name is Cape Cod Belle, and she had requested that I do a video on my scarf collection. And so I decided to just do a quick little video, because that is all it will be. My scarf collection, although I have a lot of scarves, which I'll give you a quick little view, but I don't have a lot of designer scarves. I started buying designer scarves probably about 3 years ago. I bought my very first Burberry scarf. And I will show you sort of what it looked like, because if you followed me, I most recently lost my very first Burberry scarf on a commuter bus that I take every day. And yes, I checked everywhere, I've asked, and nobody turned it in. So I was on a search to replace that scarf. So I found one that is the most similar to it. And this is just the small check, and they call it, I believe, the trench color. So here it is. It's quite long. I believe it is, it's 70 by 120. And so this, now I've replaced it, but this is what my very first scarf looked like. And I think this is $3.95 right now, and I think that's how much it was 3 years ago or so when I bought my other one. And I got this one at Nordstrom's. So that was one of my first designer scarves. I had never spent that much money on a scarf, and it was a significant buy for me, believe me. I was like, a scarf, and then the second scarf I bought was also Burberry. I love Burberry for scarves. I love the check. I bought just a plain gray and white and black. And it is also, it's not the full square, it is more, it's longer than it is square. So I just like that for for tying. And I got this larger one because I use it a lot when I go out and put over my shoulders as well as around my neck. And this one, again, I think it was $4.95. So I went up a little bit more. I'm like, oh. And again, this is 220 by 70 centimeters, and it is made out of virgin wool, 51% virgin wool and 49% silk. And oh, sorry, the other one is cashmere and silk. And so that was my second purchase. And then I guess my most recent purchase was the Alexander McQueen scarf, which I just absolutely love. And it's so light, and it's the chiffon silk. And this one I cut the bigger tag off, so I don't know how long it is. But it is 100%, oh, it's 100% silk, and it is made in Italy. So that was, and I think the Alexander McQueens are $2.95. So that's how much I paid for this one. And then my another recent purchase is another Burberry one. which I love. And it is the lighter, it's the lighter beige color, but also in the smaller check. And this one is 220 by 70, so it's the same size as the black one. And it is made out of the virgin wool and the silk. So it's exactly the same as the black one, but it is in the traditional Burberry check. So that was, and this one, oh, I think this one was $4.95, but I'll have to check because I know I put it in a previous video, so I'm not sure. Is it $3.95 or $4.95? So I'll put it in the comments below. And then the only other designer scarf, I have a Michael Kors scarf, and it's the Infinity scarf. So they're just really, I love the Infinity scarves because they're just so easy to, you know, to put on. And this is just a nice little, what is it? It's not wool, because I can't stand wool around my neck, but it's I think it has cashmere in it. And it just has Michael Kors all over it, and the little Michael Kors tag. But I love this one because it's just so easy to put on and go. It's wonderful. So that's the extent of my designer scarf collection. But I will show you my entire scarf collection because I have quite a few. I love scarves. About 3 years ago, well, 4 years ago, I really started, you know, looking at more of the fashion in scarves, and I just really liked the look for every day. And also, when I went to Paris in, what was it, 3 years ago now, almost 3 years ago, I loved how the French women wore their scarves, and they just wore them every day, and they just looked so pulled together and so sophisticated that I said, you know, that's what I want. That's the kind of look that I want. So I've, you know, been scarf buying for the last 3 years, and you know, I've gotten quite a bit of a little collection. So for winter, these are my winter scarves, and you know, you can see I have like just a really variety of colors. This is my most recent purchase, is the Madewell scarf, which is beautiful. But I love color. I love color. So that's how I like to mix it in with my wardrobe, especially in the winter months when it's just so dull and dreary. It's just nice to add a pop of color. So those are my winter scarves. And then for my spring and summer, I have another separate collection. These are all my scarves, and you can see it there. I have a lot of the yellows and pinks and peaches in here. This is another one of my favorites, a yellow and white, and you can see, you know, just a variety of different colors. This is another one of my favorites because it's just a nice watercolor, and it just goes with so much in the spring, and I love it. So that is my my spring and summer collection. And also I like this little leopard one. I pull it out. Also I wear it in the winter time now too. Kind of reminds me of the Louis Vuitton Steven Sprouse one, but it's not. That one is on my list, but it just kind of keeps getting knocked down by, something else that I would rather get. So eventually I'll get there, but just not quite yet. So if you blinked at all during this, you probably missed my my designer scarves, because it's a work in progress, as I always say. But they're beautiful pieces to have, and I'm very thankful that I have the ones that I do. And so that's it. I hope you enjoyed my collection, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye, everyone.